our next album, we're going to review
Man.
An album I went into with the highest of expectations. I've been saying it was going to be the album of the decade. That's how much I love these two men. I'm not sure it's going to reach that expectation, but A Night with Silk Sonic, Bruno Mars, Anderson .Paak, who is one of my favorite artists ever. Mm-hmm. This album is fucking great. From song to song, short, which I loved. 9 songs, no filler, just beautiful tracks. And they captured that vibe of the 70s they were going to. They had Bootsy Collins narrating it.
Oh, yes.
But I love this one. What do you guys think?
Yeah, what do you think? You can go.
It was good, but I think I said earlier something about how, like, they kept a consistent sound, which, like, you're supposed to do on an album, but, like, they didn't switch it up enough to, like, keep it more interesting, if that makes sense.
No,
I
I
get
get
what you're
that.
saying. Definitely for me, again, I'll get more into it, but again, this project was fantastic. And leading to what Jordy was saying, the only thing I can pick from this is just more so this isn't, not saying it's not original, but it really isn't the most original because, again, like Curtis Mayfield, Isley Brothers, Earth, Wind & Fire, Prince, they're really picking up a lot of those sounds from them, and that 70s funkadelic and jazz and disco type sounds. But for this project, at least, my biggest concern was Anderson .Paak and Bruno, how they meshed together, their chemistry. But
amazing.
They were absolutely fantastic.
I watched interviews with them. They were just so funny together. Like
So
they're truly like, you can tell they're actually friends.
Yeah, they really are. And with this, at least, I'm happy that Bruno allowed Anderson to express himself. Because if you notice in the songs, it was kind of Anderson who started off with the verse. He was kind of starting the song off, and then Bruno would rap it with the melody and bridge.
Fly As Me is hilarious.
So many memes came out of that.
So many memes, and he's just being himself. And I'm really happy Bruno gave him the space to do that.
Also, in response to what Jordy was saying about like not switching it up enough, I saw someone post on Twitter. It was Smoking Out the Window with Freddie Gibbs on it, like on the beat, and like it fit perfectly. And that's when I was like, oh, like maybe they could have used a rap feature to kind of like
spice it up a bit.
To kind of like combine like this generation with the 70s vibe they were going to, especially with like a funny song like Smoking Out the Window where it's like tongue in cheek the lyrics. Someone like Freddie Gibbs could have been hilarious because Freddie's like, it's just a fucking hilarious ass guy. But songs I loved on this, Smoking Out the Window, the 3 singles first were not necessarily my 3 favorite, but were definitely the correct choice for the 3 singles.
For sure.
Leave the Door Open, then Skate, all released like 6 months after each other, so it's weird to have like different memories with each song.
It took a lot of time with this. I feel like if they dropped it earlier, like in the summer, I feel like it would have been more appreciated.
Yeah, because the sales weren't like crazy with it.
Yeah.
But like Leave the Door Open's like a second semester song to me, Skate's a summer song to me, and now Smoking Out the Window is going to be my first semester this year song. But I loved it. I loved Fly As Me. I loved Put On a Smile. You can catch me walking down High Street just singing that shit. Put on a smile. Put on a smile.
The pain, bro. Who hurt you like that?
Right. I like when Anderson just like, has these funny lyrics. He said, if I can turn back the ticks on my rollie, you know. They've been posting live performances for almost every song because they've been going like this whole award show tour, and the one for Smoking Out the Window, me and my friend Jake are obsessed with it. I showed everyone in my family that video. Their performance, similar to the Smino, where they change up the melodies on it. And I saw in an interview they were saying they were scared that they'd be able to hit the notes they were hitting because like Anderson .Paak was saying like he stopped smoking cigarettes during this so he could hit certain notes.
Oh, that's actually hilarious.
But like I thought that performance of Smoking Out the Window, I'm not sure which show it was, but it was so good. And Anderson .Paak in the middle of it goes like, she been hanging with the island boys. And I thought that was hilarious.
I saw it.
I thought that was hilarious. But these two men, I need to see them on tour.
Hopefully Anderson .Paak starts to get his flowers more.
Oh, yeah, and definitely gets placed in the mainstream somewhere.
Yeah, because I feel like people don't know who Silk Sonic is. Like, I've talked to, like, a bunch of friends, and I've mentioned Silk Sonic, they'll be like, who's that?
Right?
You just concerned Bruno first.
Because I thought
Bruno first,
I thought everyone was expecting it. Like I was expecting it. So I'm like, yo, like you bumped the new Silk Sonic album yet? And they're like, I'm like, Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak, and they're like, oh yeah.
Leave the Door Open, and then they'll know.
Oh yeah, TikTok, whatever.
But Anderson, I've seen him live. He plays the drums like what a performer.
Talented man.
Malibu, his album with Knowledge, No Worries is. It's so hard to say what to pick my favorite album ever is, but it might be my favorite album ever.
Yeah.
His voice is just something special, and him and Bruno, they sound alike, but like sound like I can recognize the difference between the two, and they both like complement each other so well. And I like that on certain songs they trade off on who does the chorus, and so I think it's Smoking Out the Window, Anderson .Paak does the first chorus, And then Bruno does it the second one, and I think it's just a dope concept.
And Bruno killed it, man. With his singing voice, he was reaching some crazy high melody and hitting high notes. And he is just an OG, and I'm really excited to hear from him again because 24 Karat Magic was a while ago.
Yeah.
So hear from him again was fantastic. And on this project, my favorite tracks were Leave the Door Open. Flies Me was dope, really dope, but again, it was honestly similar to Curtis Mayfield's Superfly. So again, that originality aspect is put into question. After Last Night, Thundercat.
Yeah,
if you want to make some jazz, you call Thundercat. that guitar
Thundercat's
solo,
fun.
that bass, absolutely fantastic. And I wanted to hear more of that. Like when it comes to tracks like 777, it's a good track, but it's just too uppy, fun. You know what I mean? I love those thematic ones about the woman, put on a smile, you know?
Yeah. What's cool, and before Put on a Smile, the narrator, Bootsy Collins, says, like, now tell him how you really feel.
Yeah.
Because he was being cocky before, but now it's like, you're putting on a show, but now tell her how you really been acting. And how
those
you really...
smell things add so much to this, you know?
Yeah.
But apart from that, this project I thought was absolutely fantastic. One of my favorites of the year. Like a light 9 for me. Again, the only thing holding it back is just that, like, the originality aspect, and then the fact, I don't know, I feel like something is missing. I don't know what it could be, but from making it be that top tier project for me.
I think a sick rap verse could have been like what added it. I really
Freddie.
I think Freddie could have been the guy. I just think he would have been really funny, and I think he would have killed it.
Kendrick maybe even.
Yeah, I mean obviously Kendrick would fit so perfectly on this. What were your favorite tracks, Jordy?
I think Skate, the Smile
was
one,
amazing.
Yeah,
and 777.
777.
Lucky that was my least. I liked it, but it was my least favorite track on the project.
Really?
Yeah, and Blast Off was a great way to make the outro and send it off.
I think I was seeing an interview. I think they made like Blast Off first or second. Like they knew they wanted to end it with a song called Blast Off.
So Leave the Door Open was first and then Blast Off?
Maybe.
Something like that.
I suggest watching the interview. I think it was Zane Lowe on Apple Music.
Yeah, and they're great friends. It was really cool to see.
Yeah,
honestly,
they're hilarious together. But this is definitely rounding out to be one of my favorite albums of the year.
For sure. What about you, Jordy? Top
10, maybe. Top 10.
We'll take it. We'll take it.
Hey, kudos to